Hello and welcome to D Professionals. Today I'm going to share my 5 most important tips for young ladies with you. This is based on 10 years of experience in the technology industry, in a male-dominated industry, and I think this is similar to other technology-based jobs like IT, accounting, finance, and of course the higher up you go in your career ladder, the more male-dominated it becomes. So I'm going to share my tips with you young ladies, maybe just starting a new job or you've been in the job for a while. And of course, if you've been watching my series, this is a job that you've wanted to do and you're great at, and it's something you've planned to do since you graduated from uni. So I'm going to start with tip number 1. Tip number 1, dress confidently. Dressing confidently includes your entire appearance. The way you do your makeup, the way you fix your hair, and what you wear. We all have our own personal styles. If you're someone that wears makeup, you do that and wear it in a way that ideally it shouldn't be too distracting at work and it should represent who you are. Secondly, try to have your hair as neat as possible. If you have really long hair, put it in a bun, or if you need to leave it down, just try to tuck in any loose flyaway ends. And thirdly, we as ladies, we do have more choice as to what we can wear in the office. We can wear trousers or skirts or suits, dresses. Feel free to wear whatever you choose to wear, of course, to the dress code of the company that you work in, and of course in moderation as well. If you'd like to wear something short, ideally you would pair that with leggings or tights, however you call it, or pantyhose, so that too much of your areas are not exposed. And of course, when people speak to you, they're concentrating on your face versus what you're wearing or the makeup on your face. So dress confidently, dress in a way that represents you, and dress in a way that you are comfortable. Now, my second tip to ladies is something that I've noticed a lot myself, and one of my friends pointed this out, is don't touch your hair. There is a saying that for every time you touch your hair at work, you take away an iota of intelligence that you portray. So try not to twiddle your hair, touch your hair, stroke your hair, both in the office and outside of the office, at a business dinner, at a business meeting. Try to take your hands off your hair as much as possible. It is distracting, and quite frankly, it is a little bit childish. So to ladies out there, don't touch your hair. Tip number 3. Don't giggle. Giggling is for young ones. We are all millennials here. We're professionals, and even older people, we like to have a good time, but ideally don't giggle in the office. Don't laugh and chat with friends. If you're having a little bit of gossip, it's nice, but do that over lunch, not during working hours, and not giggling in the corridors or giggling during a meeting. Some people can't control it because it might be attributed to nervousness, but how you do this is by practicing. Practice how you speak, practice how you present. Be confident, try not to giggle because it portrays some childishness, which we don't want as a professional. So don't giggle. Tip number 4, maintain professionalism always. This is both inside the office and outside the office. And what does this mean? This means that if you're going on a business trip, if you're at a conference, if you're at an out-of-hours work do with friends, or at a Christmas party with friends, meaning colleagues here, try not to do anything that you will be embarrassed of the next day. Of course, this advice goes to both males and females, but try to maintain that professionalism always, whatever you're doing which is related to work. Don't do anything that you'll be embarrassed about. And you can walk into that office the next day and hold your head up high. So be professional. Don't do anything again that you wouldn't be proud of. And the key here is maintain professionalism always. You're always working. If it has to do with work, if it's a conference, if it's on business travel, always be a professional. Tip number 5, this goes mostly to us as females because we tend to be the humbler sex, the more docile sex. Don't put yourself down. You are smart, you are intelligent, you went into this job because you know exactly what you're saying. So when you're presenting, don't say things like, oh, I think, oh, maybe, oh, yeah, probably, yeah, I thought so, but it may not be true. Don't put yourself down, because you're smart, you're intelligent, you're an engineer, a scientist, a mathematician. So walk with pride, talk with pride, be confident. Again, related to tip number one, everything you do should portray confidence the way you speak. So ladies, don't put yourself down, don't be overly humble, and talk like you know exactly what you're saying, because you do. And these are my 5 most important tips for young ladies in the professional workplace. Thank you very much.